welcome to another Wednesday night, Last Talk Gaming Wednesday night podcast. Our sponsor for today, La 920 AM. If you are a Latino or Spanish-speaking individual, please go check them out. All their information is very for the people, by the people. This is a local radio station in which we are recording in today, and we are so excited to be here. And in a little bit, we're going to introduce our special guest. Without further ado, I want to say hello over here to our special guest, who will be introduced by our boy, Tim.
There we go. What's up, boys? First off, like Paulo just finished saying, check out 9:20 a.m. for our sponsor today. I don't understand Spanish, but if you guys do, tune in, listen in, give them some support for supporting us, supporting the Smash scene, allowing us to have this amazing studio set up. Now for our guest today, I'm sure you guys already recognize him. We got the one and only Banjo.
What's up? What's up?
So Banjo, what do you got coming up, man?
That's the next big thing. I'm gonna be at Texas Showdown, and I'm gonna be at Smash Point. I'm gonna be at both things during the weekend.
Tell them where they should go to Texas Showdown.
You should go to Texas Showdown. If you're an FGC person, you need to be at Texas Showdown. Point blank. Period. End of story. It doesn't matter. Like whatever you think you're doing that's important that weekend, and you're in the FGC, it's not even close. Like Texas Showdown is an event with 3 world tours attached to it. Nintendo,
step it up.
If this happens to reach you, y'all need to do a world tour for your game. You will get everybody involved, and that's how you get the lower scenes involved too. That's
exactly.
The lower scenes. That's how you get the smaller scenes involved too at the local level. You know, Smash is sustaining itself at a grand level doesn't mean that this will last forever.
Absolutely.
But I feel like world tours help that longevity a little bit. But yeah, that's what you should be at Texas Showdown.
So what would you tell somebody that's like completely new to fighting, to video gaming? Like how would you introduce this scene to them?
Wow. How would I introduce I guess the general question would be like, hey, you like fighting games?
Those core events that bring out new fresh blood are a vital part of the scene.
The scene goes the way that a scene goes the way of the dodo is like if everything is just, if people are burned out and people aren't taking spots, like in the first, by year 3, we should be at okay, there's 200, 300 people, you know what I'm saying? 300, it should be the same numbers 3 years from now.
Right.
For the main tournaments in the city. For the main tournaments in the city, these should be about the same numbers, especially when a bunch of the TOs, when they get it figured out, then everybody should be running, not everybody, but the big tournaments in Houston should be running 100-man weeklies, and then the regional events should be 300-man, and this should be happening 2 or 3 years down the road, not just now.
Yeah.
You shouldn't go to an event like SFC and see the same 50 guys every week because that's not healthy for the scene. If you're seeing the same 50 guys every single Sunday, people are going to burn out, numbers are going to dwindle. But if you see fresh faces filling the gaps and then the same dedicated 20, 30 players, that's where the health comes from. That's where the growth comes from. And then you reach the SFCs, hopefully, where we have to find a new venue because we're having too many people for it.
I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like you said, it's important to the growth that we make sure that as a TO, you make sure that you're, reaching out to these new players and being like, hey, y'all should come through if y'all haven't played yet. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Find ways to make it welcoming for them. Find ways to entice them to come out, stay out, hang out. That's what I think the scene needs. That's the biggest thing the scene needs.
I agree.
Those people that we're not talking about, those people that we don't know by name, those are the people that are going to grow the scene.
And those are the people that we need. So if you guys are watching, y'all need to know that, hey, there's tournaments everywhere in Houston. So this is the time, especially now, how early the game is. This is the time where you want to come out and be like, oh, I'm trying to play here. You know what I'm saying?
Come out, play Joker in bracket, get stomped, and then hang out afterwards. So we've covered how player talent grows.
Yeah.
How do you think the support talent around the players go? The casting talent, the on-air talent, the TOs, all that stuff. How do you think that talent grows?
Casting is something that you want to do. A lot of people think that it's kind of like it's as easy as just hopping on, the chair. Like it's easy as just hopping on the chair and hopping on the mic and, just talking about the game in general. But like it's a lot more than you really have to decide. Like, do I want to do this? Some people are like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Or like, oh, like some TOs would be like, oh man, can you come commentate? Oh, come commentate for this event that I got. Yeah, blah blah blah. And it's just like, okay, I'll do it. But like, what if they play the game? I'm the only guy in Houston who loves this shit. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm the only guy in Houston who loves commentating. Like, I set like that competitive stuff to the side on purpose.
Right.
Because I wanted this. I wanted to be the guy behind the mic. I wanted to commentate. I wanted to be the person. I wanted Houston to have a face, and I wanted to be that face. I learned in 2014 that, it takes a village to do stuff like on-air casting. Yeah. And it takes people's feedback, and it takes people's it takes the experience of the people to really like mold yourself. Like Houston made banjo, whether they like believe it or not. You like a bunch of Houston made banjo, because it's not just, I'm not the only person commentating when I commentate, and that's pretty much every time I've ever commentated.
How should casters be sponsored, or should they be sponsored? Nice shirt, Banjo. Nice shirt.
Shouts out to my boy Spiff Space. Let me be the first male ambassador. Anyway, I think casters should be sponsored.
Yeah.
I think casters should be sponsored more than some players. And I'll tell you why. More times than not, casters make top 32 all the time.
Right.
So why would I not put my brand there? And this is another thing I have about sponsorships, right? And I want everybody who's watching this, I want y'all to clip this, I want y'all to understand this, right? If you put me on, if you sponsor me and you expect me to wear your brand as your brand ambassador, as your sponsor, right? Do not expect that it's going to be for free. So for anybody who's out here wearing a brand who thinks that they are sponsored and you're not getting anything, you are getting pimped, my friend.
Yep. You
are getting straight up pimped, prostituted, whatever. It is happening to you, and you're letting it happen, right? I would never wear somebody's brand for free if I'm sponsored.
Yeah.
That's bogus. That's bogus. Because you're like, especially if I'm a player. If I'm a player and I'm wearing your brand, nah, bro. You gotta come off like $10 or something, bro. In return, as a sponsorshipy, I have a responsibility to make sure as a player I'm delivering.
If you're a player out there and having difficult conversations with a sponsor or a sponsor that's not really paying you,
if y'all are having difficulty with anything, y'all can hit me up.
Hit up Banjo, hit up me. Y'all
can hit me up.
Talk.
Y'all can hit me up on Facebook. Y'all can hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, whatever. If y'all having difficulty with anything in general, especially regarding the Smash scene, y'all can hit me up, and we can talk. Or y'all can find me at an event where we can talk. You know what I'm saying? We're all here for each other's help, so let's help each other, and we're all here to have fun. So let's just have fun.
Next week, King Zaddy.
King Zaddy, the TROG. He's gonna be in the building, bro. All right.
And he got a lot to say. He got some truths. So I'm ready, and I want to hear him, bro. I want to hear how we gonna fix the scene.
Thank you for watching. It's always a pleasure to bring you individuals from the Smash community to just share their lives, share their experience with all of you. Thank you to all of our LSG members. I appreciate every single one of you. Some more than others, of course. I gotta have my favorites, you know.
Word.
Thank you all for listening, for tweeting, for liking, for following us on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram. We got 50 followers right now. We want to hit 100 by the end of next week. I know it's a big thing to say, but 100 followers by the end of next week. Again, finally, www.laststargaming.com. Go check us out. We have a lot of great content to share with you. All right. Thank you for watching, y'all.
All right. See ya.